Guys, and welcome to a current household video. I haven't done one of these yet. Let me go to full screen, so that's not here. I haven't done one of these yet, but I have been playing this household by myself, so I think it's time I do a video about them. Because I know G-Baby does this with the Millman household, and the Millmans are amazing, and I love them, and I'm actually in that family, kind of. My sim self is in a relationship with Dean, so that's exciting. And if you haven't watched the latest current household of that family, there was some drama and I was involved in it. So go check that out. I will leave the link to that video in the description, because it was a very interesting and unusual. But okay, let's get to this family. So, we started off on the journey with Marcus Carter and Natalie Draves, who is not in a very good mood. And they lived next to the Millmans, actually, because I put the Millmans in my world. And they had 4 children. One of them has already moved out. That's Maxwell. And then they had Naraya. Then they had Nova. And Nova was supposed to be our last one. I wasn't planning on having any more after Nova. But they both got the wish to try for a baby. So, we did it. And we got Natasha May. And she is adorable. I love her. I love all of them. Okay, so let's go through their traits and stuff. So, Marcus is, he's working towards the Renaissance Sim aspiration. I think he's on the last tier. Yeah, he just needs to get 2 more skills to level 8, which will be handiness, I think, and I haven't decided the next one. I was thinking maybe charisma, because I thought that would be quite easy to get up. Turns out it's not, unless I use a mirror, but I don't necessarily want to use a mirror, because I think that's a bit too cheaty, in my opinion. But I don't know yet. I'll have to think about it. And obviously there's the relationships. And I'm not very good at keeping the relationships up. So he hasn't really got very good relationships with his family. Apart from Natalie, but that's because they just went on vacation. Well, holiday, whatever you want to call it. And they had a bit of fun in a tent several times. But children, not very good relationships. And I feel like the decay of the relationships is a bit too much. We have used the mod, me and G-Baby, to tone it down a bit so it doesn't decrease as fast. And I think I'm not sure if it's worked. I mean, I'll just have to kind of monitor it, and then if I think it's still a bit too fast, I will decrease it again. His inventory doesn't really matter. Okay, so he is active, insane, genius, and a quick learner, but that's because of his aspiration. He hasn't got any, I don't think we bought any things for him. So, and none of them, as far as I'm aware, are in groups, unless they've randomly got into them, without me knowing. And he is in the sports career. He's a professional athlete. He's a rookie. Obviously, because of his aspiration, he has actually 3 jobs, and I was thinking maybe I should max the 3 jobs, but then G-Baby said that what she does is that she just made them get to the tier that they had to get in the job, because other people are supposed to max that job, and I thought that was probably a better thing to do. So I just got to where I needed to in the jobs, and then I quit. And I think he did painting first. Then I think he did writing, and then this is the one that I wanted him to be his main one. So he's in the professional athletes. Oh, excuse me. Okay, and now we'll move on to Natalie. I love Natalie. I think she's amazing. I love her blue hair. I might show, what I'll do after is I'll show you their original look, because I have modified them. So it's like they've grown up and their appearance has changed a little bit. It's mainly like their hair and their clothes. And Natalie, once she's had the babies, she put on some weight. Like she was pretty big, and I was trying for a while to get her down, and it just really wasn't working. Oh, it's Mariah's birthday. Yes, she is becoming a young adult tomorrow, I think. I'm not sure. Let me check. Or today. That's fine as well. Um, but she put on a lot of weight after she had had the children, and I was getting her to work out and swim and stuff, and it wasn't really doing much. So, I decided to use. I don't know if I've still got it in the house. I don't think I have. I bought the ice cream maker, and I used one of the ice creams, and oh my goodness, the fat and the weight just literally fell off her. Like, literally. It was hilarious. And I don't know if any of you, probably not, but G-Baby started a Big Brother challenge quite a while ago. And one of the Sims, she was really big. And it was after one of the, like, challenge things that they have to do. She had gone swimming, because the challenge involved swimming. I can't remember exactly what it was, but she was still in the pool, and like we were just like playing with another sim, and then suddenly she walked past, and she was skinny as anything, and we were like, oh my god, like if that is like happens in real life, like we need to swim more. Okay, so she has completed her aspiration. It was master mixologist. She's a lot of points. Oh my god, I need to use those. She is in the max career of the mixologist. She is a celebrity mixologist. She is +1. I don't really know if that makes a difference. I know that Derek in G-Babies is +2 astronaut, and not really what effect it has. I think it just like increases the amount of money you get and your vacation days. I'm not sure. Really, I don't think it affects the hours or anything. And anyway, so she is maxed mixology and cooking. Mixology was the only skill I really wanted to work on. She has done a bit of painting because of we need money. Okay, let me explain something. This house costs a lot of money because when I build, I don't really think about. Oh, hang on. I don't really think about the amount of money that the household actually has, to be honest. I'm just going like, okay, I want to make a really nice looking house, and that's really all I think about, and I don't really consider the fact that we might not be able to afford it. And I built this house, and we couldn't afford it. And I was trying to work it out. I was like, I'm not going to get enough money in time, and by the time I've actually got enough money, I'm probably not going to have any kids with me, because they would have all moved out. So I kind of cheated some money in, but I kind of made it into a story bit, where basically one of either Natalie or Marcus's parents had passed away, and obviously they had put money in the will for them, and this allowed them to buy their house and also purchase a house for Maxwell, their son, who we will switch over into a bit to have a look at him, and his family. Yeah. Because I was really getting sick of the old house. It was getting a bit too cramped, to be honest. It was a lot smaller than this. It was only 2 floors. This is 3, I think. One, two, three. Yeah, it's 3 floors. 4 if you count this as a separate floor. But it's three floors. The other was only 2, I think. And it was just very cramped. The bedrooms, apart from the master bedroom, which is obviously Natalie and Marcus's, were all the same. I just changed the colours because I was like, I can't be bothered to make 4 separate rooms at that time because I didn't really prepare much. So I created this house and I really liked it. Really liked it. I love the pool. I like what I did with the pool. I just love it. And this did take me quite a while to build, to be honest. But I like it. The decorations, I'm always bad with decorations, and I'm not a big fan of what I did here. I think it looks a bit cramped and a bit like I just kind of threw stuff in. This I'm okay with. I'm okay with this, but I always struggle with decorating. The kitchen I love, that bathroom I love, and then you get up to here and it's just like, what the hell was I doing? Like, I wanted to make it look a bit different, and I'm not sure whether it looks good. It kind of looks like something you would see in a museum, which obviously this is not a museum. But we'll roll with it because I'm not changing it now. There's this bathroom which I love as well. It's like grey and blue. I love it. This is Naraya's bedroom because her favourite colour is pink, even though it's purple. Just don't question it. This is Natasha May's room. I divided it up with a half wall because I felt that looked really cool. Sorry if you hear my chair as well because it's very squeaky. I will try not to move. And she is obviously going to be a little artist. I will talk about her in a second when we get onto the children. And then we have this really long hallway, which I'm still not a big fan of. We've got this gym, excuse me, / spa area, which I'd actually created for the Puzzle House challenge, which I wasn't actually involved in, but I asked, I think it's Sophie Sims, or just Sophie, if I could create a house and a video for that challenge, and she said yes. So I created 2 rooms. The other one was a game room and it was crap, so I didn't use it. It was terrible. I don't like it. So I used this one, and I'm kind of thinking about getting rid of the spa bit because I just find it a bit annoying, because if you click onto someone to speak to them, like the first load of hang on, no, friendly, the first load of things is like ask for a hand massage, ask for a foot massage, offer a massage, ask for a massage, and it's just a bit annoying. Also, what really bugs me is the fact that we have put these poses into our game for a reason that I don't think we're allowed to discuss yet. And like now I have to click more choices to get to romance, which we obviously can't do with our daughter because that would be odd, and it really kind of annoys me. Oh, and also this is our like family emblem, you could say, because obviously the Millmans is the starlings. I think it's starlings. It's a bird. I just know that much. And ours, I thought the I can't remember what it was called. Spa Day symbol would be quite cool. And I'm not worried about the colour because I think in Maxwell's house, I think I used a pink one, I think. And I didn't put it on the outside of the house. You'll see that after. And then we've got Nova's room. I'm not sure about this bed. It was very artistic. But she's more of a geeky, intelligent person because obviously she's got a chessboard. So yeah. And she's got a bookcase. I feel like it's a bit spacious maybe. Like there's this big gap here that hasn't really got much in, to be honest. So. And then there is Natalie and Marcus's bedroom, and I really like this bedroom. I just think it looks really cool. I used a closet, and look, I used the bb.move objects on sheet to get this to look like it was on the side of the closet, and I think it looks amazing. That's just kind of randomly placed there. But I really like the rooms. Also, I did make Maxwell's room in this house because I think it was right next to Nova's, but then he moved out when we moved here, so I just deleted the bedroom here and put it in his house. And then we've got this outdoor area here, which I tried to use one of these because I haven't used them, and we haven't used the bonfire yet, I don't think. Natasha May uses this sometimes. We've got an easel in case any of us want to do some painting. It looks like someone has. We've got this which we got from doing a silver party, I think. And then we've got a woodworking table, just in case we have to do anything with that. And we got a random gnome, because you know YOLO. Okay, let's move on to Naraya. She was our first girl, first of 3 girls, actually. And I think she's slipping a bit in school the last time I checked. Yeah, she's gone down to a B student. But I'm not as bothered about their schooling, because I don't think it has as much of an effect as it does in The Sims 3, because I think with The Sims 3 it determines whether you can pick their traits or not, I think. And I don't think that's a thing in this game, so I'm not that worried about it. Because I don't think it affects their level when they start a job or anything, as far as I'm aware. But obviously she's in school. Her main skill is programming, because she randomly just started doing programming, like completely out of the blue, and I was like, I mean, she can continue doing this, and it's kind of developed, and now she's close to maxing it, so I'm thinking that's going to be her main skill. And I was talking to G-Baby about it, cause, like, what career would be good for her, and she said the tech guru, because obviously there's 2 pathways. And I think one of them is for video game development and one of them is for something else. But I know that you do need programming for that career, so I suppose that we could do that. That would be a good one. And her lifetime aspiration is soulmate. She still needs to go on one more date. I don't think, yeah, she's on the first tier. That's what I mean. Like, I feel like I find it a bit annoying because she's almost maxed her skill. And Maxwell was the same. He had almost maxed his skill, his main skill, when he had left. Like, before he had left. And it's like, I'm not going to have that much to do when they're living by themselves. And that kind of annoyed me, to be honest. Because I do get very bored of this game, because I know that there isn't that much in it. And I got very bored with Natalie, because at one point I did stop playing for quite a long time, because I was just bored of dealing with Natalie, because she'd completed her aspiration, she'd maxed her skill. The only thing she really had to do was finish her career, and that wasn't going to be long. I was trying to work on, in the mixologist career, when you're level 9, there's one of the job opportunities that comes up that allows you to get a special drink, which when made and drank, it increases the rate at which you learn skills. So I wanted to make sure I got that, just in case we need it. And I was just really getting bored of them. Like Marcus, I had a lot to do, because I think at that point, I think he was still in his second career. And he still needs to max his career, and he still needs to finish his lifetime aspiration thing. Has he maxed a skill yet? Oh, he's maxed 2 skills. I think the next one he'll max is fitness. Yeah, because fitness is his main skill, I think. So that's the only thing I'm worried about with them. That I'm gonna run out of things to do. But there is a few new packs coming out soon. There is Dine Out, which I'm looking quite forward to actually, because you actually get to own your own restaurant as well as go to restaurants, I think, which is going to be really cool. And the kids get colouring paper things, which is going to be so cute. Okay, so the relationships with these are a lot better. The kids seem to be a bit better when it comes to relationships. Okay, so this is Isaac Landgrab, obviously a child of the Landgrabs, and she is he is her boyfriend, not she is his. That would not make sense. He is her boyfriend. They are promised, they've had promise rings. He is a geek and evil, and we haven't got his other trait for some reason. They are soulmates and lovebirds. And the problem is, because me and you, baby, the way we play it is that we have it so it doesn't age up our people when we aren't playing them. So, because I've got two families, my people are only aging up 7 days, whereas everyone else who isn't in our family or in my households are aging up 14, which is a little bit annoying because that means their boyfriends or their friends are still aging up. They're aging up a lot faster. So she's about to leave soon. I'm not sure when exactly she's going to leave, but he's got to be at least 14 years older than her now. Years? Days. And they were exactly the same age because I aged him up because I was sick of waiting for him, so I aged him up. And if I'd have realised it would have been like this, I would have left him because I didn't know how long he had left, but I was just getting a bit annoyed because it seemed to be taking forever. And before I was actually having a glitch where with Maxwell, I'd got him a really good friend. I think it happened with Norio as well. I got them both really good friends. They were really close, and then suddenly I just kept having this glitch where it would erase all of their relationships apart from people in their family, and it was really annoying because it happened several times. But it doesn't. I don't think it's been happening as much now, so that's okay. And her traits: she is gloomy, wonderful, outgoing, like her mother. I don't think I went through her mother's traits. I will do that in a second. She is physically gifted because she completed the rambunctious scamp aspiration. And she is alluring because of her thing, aspiration. Let's go back to Natalie because I didn't go through these, did I? She's a foodie, outgoing, self-assured, a potion maker because of completing the Master Mixologist aspiration. She's marketable because she was doing a bit of painting before, so I wanted her to make a bit of more money with that. And she has the essence of flavour from choosing a food aspiration. Okay, did I go through everything with her? I think I did. Okay, let's go on to Nova. So, she is a curator, so she has to collect a lot of stuff. I don't think she's done any of the tiers yet. Oh, she has. She's done the first tier. She's on the second tier. Okay, good. So, really with her, it wasn't like it aimed for like a job or anything, as far as I'm aware. So, I didn't really know what to do with her, but I think I can't remember what. Is she a cook? I think she was going to be a cook because I think her skill is fishing. So that's the collection that she's going to do. Oh, and I didn't mention the collection that Marcus and Natalie are doing is frogs. Because if you haven't seen, I've got all these frogs over here. I just have to get the heart ones, which I can't seem to find. If I get one heart one, that means I can finish the collection, but I can't find any heart ones, and I have been searching and searching and searching, and I just can't find them, and it's really annoying. Anyway, so Nova is doing the fish. I can't remember what Naraya's doing. I think she's doing the crystals, I think. And I think Maxwell is doing fossils, and I don't think I've decided on one for Natasha yet. Anyway, so I think her main skill is going to be cooking, because she's going to be a chef, I think. I think that's what I decided. I've got it on a PowerPoint, I think. So, and her boyfriend is Arjun Pancakes. And I don't know, I feel like he aged up, and I feel like he's a bit of a bad boy. Because, like, I think he wears, like, ripped jeans, and he's got a polo shirt, and his hair, it just kind of makes me think he's a bit of a bad boy. Whereas when he was a child, he wore, like, a black shirt and black trousers. He was very smartly dressed, and now it's just kind of, I don't know if it's his teenage years, and he's decided to let go a bit, but I don't know, I feel like he's a bit of a bad boy, to be honest. But I think Nova likes that about him, because obviously she loves him. They are boyfriend and girlfriend, I think. I'm pretty sure. and I think they've woohooed a couple of times, and I think it was in the sauna. And I know Naraya has woohooed with her boyfriend. Um, as you can see, the relationship with her father is not that good. I need to get that up. But as I said, I'm not very good with keeping the relationships up. And this is the stuff that she's got from fishing. She has had more, I think, but I think I've sold it or used it. Like, she has a cow plant berry. That's not really that useful, to be honest. She has homework, not useful. Just YOLO. Oh, I hope she's not doing bad in school after that. Oh, she is. She's doing terrible. Oh, well, I'm a terrible person. She's literally about to go down to a C grade. Wow. Oh my god. Okay. She's a foodie like her mother. She's cheerful, mentally gifted, and a collector. That's from completing the genius, the whiz kid aspiration. Is that the one that I really had trouble with? I can't remember, probably. Because there are four. In fact, no, I think no, let me check. I think it is the whiz kid that I really, really, really struggle with. Yeah. Yes. I changed it for Natasa because I was really struggling with it and I couldn't do it. Because you have to finish your homework 2 times whilst focused. And there's this glitch where once you complete your homework, you get a confident moodlet, and it's like it changes right before it like registers it. So you can go through the entire thing focused, and it will like change at the last second, and it won't register it. And I was just getting really frustrated with it. I think I did it like 5 or 6 times, and I was just getting really annoyed. So G Baby just told me to change it because it'd be a lot easier. And I think this worked out a bit more because um, she's going to be a writer. Um, I haven't finished speaking about her, but she's going to be a writer. I think I have finished speaking about her because I spoke about all of this. Yes, I have. Never mind. We were on to Natasa. So she is the last child. She wasn't necessarily intended. It was kind of, they decided that they wanted another child. I wasn't planning on having another child, but they decided they wanted one, so they got their wish. And I love her. I use this custom content hair, which was the only CC hair I had for children. But now I've got a lot more. I've got like ones that are like the ones for adults, but they are kids versions and they're really cute. And I think I used one of them, or it might be a general CC one, but I know I used one on Maxwell's child, which we will go and see in a second. Okay. So she's doing the Art Prodigy now. Artist Prodigy. Because she was doing the Whiz Kid, but that did not work out. She is an A student because she is amazing and she's so smart and I love her. Her main skill is actually creativity, obviously, because of this. And she's slacking a bit, to be honest. Like, how long has she got left? She's got quite a while. Well, she's about halfway through her thing. So I need to max out creativity at least. My plan for the children was to try and max out these 4 skills, and I don't think I've actually managed to do it for the last. I don't think I did it for Maxwell, and I don't think I did it with Nova. I'm probably not going to do it with her. I might do. I'm not sure. I could. I don't know. But I think the only one I managed to do it with was Naraya, to be honest. But, it's probably not going to happen. But I definitely want to max out creativity because that's the one she needs for her aspirations, so I need to complete it. And then hopefully social, because that's nearly maxed anyway. So yeah. See, she doesn't really know anyone that is not in our family. Like, she's best friends with her dino, her teddy, but she hasn't met anyone from school. I need to remember to set her to meet people at school. Her relationship's pretty good, not so much with Marcus and Maxwell and Bowen, who you will meet in a second, in a few minutes. But overall, the relationship's not too bad with her. got medicine for some reason. She's self-assured. I do have her other traits and stuff ready because I planned them out beforehand. I randomized them, but I'm not sure whether I will tell you those now or whether I do it in another video when I've played a bit more. I think I should definitely get some of them into groups so we can utilize some of those things. Maybe try and get people off the lot a bit more, because I think that's what I struggle with. And I also don't like dealing with too many Sims. I like to deal with like 1 or 2 Sims, and I'm dealing with 5 in this household, and I find it a bit annoying, to be honest. But don't get me wrong, I love playing them, I love them all, but it's a bit stressful. Alright, anyway, I think it is time. I think I've gone over everything. It's time to switch over to Maxwell's household. So let's go over there. Now, Maxwell, he was the firstborn. He is a bit, I don't know, his face is a really weird shape, and I don't know why. I think it's like combined the 2 parents, and his face is a very peculiar shape. But either way, he's our little boy, and we love him, so it's fine. His favourite colour is grey, which isn't a particularly lovely colour. It's kind of boring and dull, but his room is beautiful. Look, if you can see his little family. Oh, and there's also a glitch with this, is because I switch at Saturday at midnight, because he's always at work during that time. So when I go into the game, he gets sent home from work, and then he's missing work, which has a bad effect on his work, which really annoys me. So it's really just frustrating. And I feel like it might be affecting his work, to be honest, because he's obviously a bit very late, because it's like 4 hours into his work, and he gets sent home, and then he has to go back, and it just really bugs me. Okay, I did have music turned off, so I don't know why that came up. Hopefully that's not copyrighted or anything. Okay, so we have Maxwell, who, as you can see, is apparently not supposed to be at work. Oh, it's his day off. Okay, he must have just got a promotion, and he obviously doesn't work Saturday anymore, which is very beneficial to us, because I won't have that glitch anymore. Okay, so his aspiration is Chief of Mischief, and the only thing he's got to do is level up his Mischief, which he's probably pretty close. He's almost halfway. Yeah. And then he'll be done with that, and that is his main skill, is Mischief. What about relationships? What? What? When did this happen? I don't know what this is about, guys. I'm very confused. Okay. Well, the relationships aren't too bad. Well, I don't want to say that. He hasn't got a very good relationship with his daughter. Nova is slipping a bit, so is Marcus. Olivia, that is who we intended to get with first, but she ended up being an adult when we were still a teen, and it just didn't really seem to work out. We'd met her parents and everything. I think they might have woohooed nearly. They probably did woohoo. I think they did woohoo. But then we moved here and we met Bowen. And Bowen, I believe he was the postman or the mailman, whatever you want to call him. And he did not look like this at first. He had a big bushy beard, and it was really just no. So I decided to edit him, and now he's a lot better looking. And Okay, just ignore his face. That is not a good face. But I think the relationship's okay. I don't know what this is about. We'll be having words, mister. We'll be having words. Okay, he's got a voodoo doll because we were using it on someone who has been erased from our friends because, you know. I wonder if it's to do with like updates or something. I don't know. But she was a ghost because she died. Um, and then I think we did it onto Gavin Richards, and then I think he might have died as well. So, right, his traits are active, loner, hot-headed, and dastardly. And dastardly is obviously because of his aspiration. His career is obviously mischief, because I don't think I showed it before properly. He is level 5, so he's halfway there. I didn't even realise that, to be honest. But I can't remember there being many perks with this job, to be honest. I think you can do like some trick or something, I can't remember. Okay, well I think that's all for him. And oh, actually, let me show you the house. Okay, this is Bowen's because he's going to be a bit of a musician. He's got a part-time job. He hasn't got a proper job. And I don't know, I wanted him to do something, so I was thinking I'm going to make him be a pianist. And then we can do some playing for tips, maybe write some songs, and I put these here to hopefully get him inspired so he'll level up quicker, although for some reason he will not get inspired from it. I lie, he is now inspired from it. First time for everything, I guess. But seriously, that was not happening before. Everyone else was getting inspired but him. And that was really bugging me. Okay, so this is our house. It's lovely, I love it. It's very small. Nah, it's underground. I just felt like because he was evil, well, he's not evil, but he's in the criminal career. Okay, so I don't think he's evil. I think he's more of a mischievous person. He's not necessarily wanting to like harm anyone or anything like that. I don't think he's necessarily evil. I don't think he means to be bad. I think it's more in his nature more than anything, and he just wants to kind of cause a little bit of trouble, not to cause anyone harm. Okay, so this is the living room. I really like the living room. I think I don't really use fireplaces, to be honest. It's very basic. We've got a basic TV, and here is where I use the symbol. I lied, it's not pink, it's grey or black or something. But I thought this looked really cool, and if you play, these move, and I didn't even know that. So maybe our house is a bit drafty, maybe we need to sort out something there. Not really sure. They can move about, it doesn't really matter. This is the bathroom, which I really like actually. It's separated by a half wall. We've got a big picture there and a plant. We've got a thing there, really. Wow, poor child. Poor child. And I just really like it. I think it's really nice. And they've got this hallway. And then the kitchen, which I also like. What I did here, I did a ring of counters, and then I put a plant in the middle, and I think it looks really cool. I like it. I do really like it. We've got a fish bowl? No. A fruit bowl here, and what is going on with you? Jesus. Okay, and then we've got the picture thingy here, and we've got a trash can, and some saucepans and stuff, and the actual cooking area, and a big knife, no, spoon and fork, that's the one. Yeah, so, oh, is there something on here? Ah, oh, there's this thing that has like, I don't know, cookies, milk, pills, I don't know. I don't know, those things. This is the dining room. It's pretty cramped, like literally this chair is like pushed right up against the wall. I feel like I might end up switching out, maybe getting a smaller table at some point, because it's very crowded and very squashed in. But I like it. I like the keys. I like this bit. I just feel like it's a bit bare over here. I'm not sure. Maybe I could shrink it a bit and maybe get a smaller table. I don't know. I'll have to look into that. There is a little hallway here, which that is really loud. Let me just check because I turned the music off. Did it not turn off properly? Look. I don't understand. Let's just turn that down. I really hope that isn't copyrighted. I really hope it is. And it isn't. Anyway, so I've got this tiny little hallway down here, and what I have a plan for is maybe if we have more kids, a major if, I'm not sure if we're going to. If we have more kids, I might, or if we just need an extra room, I was planning on putting a staircase down here in this little hallway, down to another floor, because I think that would be quite cool. And then we've got Maxwell and obviously Bowen's bedroom. Yeah, about this. We didn't have any money when it came to adopting. We literally couldn't afford adoption, and personally, I feel like you should not have to pay for adoption, so I just cheated and I just did ka-ching, because like, why do I have to pay to give someone a home? I feel like that's a bit wrong. So I just cheated in some money, and then I realised that I couldn't afford a room, so I just put a bed in the hallway, because I'm a great parent. So this is her room. It's lovely. Anyway, this is Maxwell's room. This room was originally in the... Oh god. The main house. Why don't you... Okay. Someone please make food. Someone make food, please. Is there food in here? Yes. Everyone eat fish tacos. No, don't eat cake! No, that's unhealthy. You can't eat cake for dinner. Only for breakfast. JK. Okay, there we go. Grab serving. Anyway, so this is Maxwell's bedroom. We've got a lovely bed. I really like this bed. I really like this mat, rug, rug, and the curtains. I think it looks really cool because we've got the painting, and I don't obviously have any windows, so it was like I need to put something in. So I put curtains and I just put paintings behind them because I feel like that looks like that looks quite cool. Then we've got a closet, which I'm pretty sure they have used quite a lot. And we've got the hearts. We've got a little computer because he uses that to troll forums. I feel like they should still change that to say the, to be honest. They got a baseball bat because, you know, you never know when someone's going to try to break into your house and you're going to have to smash them across the head with a baseball bat. So, just a precaution. Just some, like... Although, to be honest, I feel sorry for Brinley, because if someone breaks in, like, to kill her, she's going to die first, because she's in the hallway. Although, if they just steal stuff and don't harm us, I'm fine with that. Just leave straight away. Then you won't get smashed across the head. It's all good. And then I put a fish tank in because I think I was just like, I need to put something in. I was like, I haven't used the fish tank, so I put it in. And we've got some goldfish. We've got 2 goldfish that are they kissing? No. Maybe they're not into each other. My phone is going off. Jesus. I've got it on silent, so it's alright. No problem. So I really like their house. I was thinking about maybe moving it up. I need to put a light here as well. Maybe doing an up, what am I trying to say? An above ground house, like a normal house, But I was like, I don't know, I feel like this makes them a bit more original, which I like. Anyway, let's move on to Bowen. Bowen Johns. I don't think, because he was the mailman, I don't think he has family. No. Poor Bowen. Poor Bowen. Because they're not married, Maxwell doesn't show up, which is dumb. Because she is both of their child. Let me see, does that come up? Oh, that doesn't come up. That's really sad. That's quite annoying. Anyway, okay, so he is friend of the world. Friend of the world. He's going to play his piano. He is in the retail. He's a retail employee. He is a shelf stocker because it's a part-time job. There's a mod, because I don't think you can do it generally, like normally, but there is a mod that allows the adults to have the teen jobs, which is quite nice. If you don't necessarily want someone to have a big job, you can just let them have a part-time job where they literally work like 3 hours or 4 hours, which I think is a lot better. His main skill is obviously going to be piano, but I've decided that the skills that the people who are married in, like the spouses and stuff, their skills and aspirations don't count towards completing everything. I've decided that now. I think they are doing fossils. I think that's their collection. I'm pretty sure. So his main skill is going to be piano. I think he's excuse me. I think he's going to be more of the chef of the family as well. He is going to be the one who cooks, I think. Let's look at the relationships. He knows quite a few people. So he was originally married to me. Well, when we met him, he was single. We'd started to develop a relationship with him. And the day after we had met him, he got married to Mila. And I was so angry. I was like, okay, we're going to break up this marriage. So I married it. Well, no, we didn't get married. I got him to move in, and then I got him to eventually, it took us a while, to divorce her. It's very complicated. I know. So, yeah, that happened. And, okay, he hasn't really interacted with many of it. Does he not know Marcus? I thought he'd met Marcus. Obviously not. Oh, I don't think Marcus could come. We had planned a party, and we had invited Marcus and Natalie, and only Natalie could come because I think Marcus is at work, unfortunately. But we've got an okay relationship with Natalie because I do want him to be friends with us, with the whole family. So we still need to meet Marcus, and we've got random people here. And you don't know who that is. 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 Randoms. Here's a book for some reason. Orbitable pudding. Lovely. He is neat, which is good because he'll go around doing all the cleaning. He's practically a slave. He is a bro, he's a geek, and he's also dastardly. I don't know how he's dastardly because he hasn't got a... That's weird. I think he's supposed to have gregarious, unless I had changed it. Oh, I think I might have changed it so that they didn't have the same one because I think they had the same aspiration. So maybe that's it. But I think I had changed it, and I think I'd randomized it, so that's why he's got Friend of the World. Because usually I would not pick Friend of the World because like I'm not good with relationships and stuff. And this is very heavily based on relationships. Literally, you have to have 20 friends. Like, that's a lot. I don't even think I have that IRL. No, I'm kidding. I think. I'd have to count. Pretty sure I do. Pretty sure. Oh, just smacked my microphone. Sorry. I did it again. I'm sorry. So that's why he's got that aspiration. I've talked about his skills. I think that's it for him. We still haven't got them married. I'm not sure whether they're going to get married. I'm not sure whether they're going to have a child. I think I do now have a mod. I say have. I kind of have a mod. It's part of MC Command Center, which allows... I think it allows same-sex pregnancies. But I will show you. I go onto it. It's now not showing up. Hang on. Do I have to click on the sim that I'm on? Do I have to do it on the computer? Just bear with me, please. I don't know what I'm doing. Ah, here. This is supposed to be MC Woohoo, I think. But for some reason, everything is blank. And I don't understand why. Like, I click on that and it says a false restart required. And that's all it says. And everything else is blank apart from back and cancel. So I can't really do anything because I'm just going to messing around with the settings and I don't know what's going on. So I need to look into it because I believe Sims 3 Sims 3 Symbiote, because I just watched her latest episode of the Asylum Challenge just before this, and I'm pretty sure she has that module in her game and it works because I saw when she went into the MC Commander menu. But for some reason with me it's just blank. I don't know whether she's using a different one or whether I'm just stupid and I'm just forgetting something. I don't know. I don't know. But that's slightly annoying, so that's why they decided to adopt. And as I said, I felt like it was a bit wrong to charge someone for adopting and giving someone a home, because I feel like that's a bit weird. So I changed and we adopted Brinley. Brinley. She is doing the rambunctious scamp. She needs to play on a jungle gym. Has she completed any of the tiers? No, she's on the first tier. I don't think I've decided what she's going to be. Excuse me. Oh, tell a lie, I have. She's a painter, going by her aspiration. So, she's a C student. I don't think we've had her for that long. I think we had her for about one turn, which is 7 days, but I think it was near the end of that, so I think we've only had her for a few days. How is your relationship? Okay, so you don't have a great relationship. Okay. And she only knows Bowen and Maxwell. She hasn't met Natalie or Marcus or her cousins yet. No, not her cousins. Her aunties. Because there's no boys, so it's just aunties. So there isn't much going on with her relationships. We do need to get her to meet people at school as well. Maybe she'll actually meet one of them at school. She might meet Tassa at school. That'd be cute. She shouldn't have anything in her. Oh, she has homework, of course. Are you doing? You should probably do your homework, darling. Your needs are okay, even though it's midnight, you know. Oh, but it's midnight. Okay, it's just gone Sunday, so you don't have to worry about school, so that's okay. And she is self-assured, just like Natasha. Natasha, I believe, was self-assured as well. She gets that from... Who is self-assured? Is he self-assured? No. Well, I think self-assured. I'm pretty sure Natalie is self-assured. I can't remember, but I think she is. I think she's outgoing, self-assured, and a foodie. I might got it wrong. I can't remember exactly off the top of my head. But I think she is, so that's probably like a bloodline thing. Maybe a lot of them will be self-assured. Because I have noticed that a lot of them have had the same traits. Like, I'm pretty sure... Who was it? I don't think I went through the other people's traits. No, I can't remember. I'm pretty sure I did, I can't remember. But several of them had the insane trait, which is obviously from their father. He is active, which is obviously from his father. So, a lot of them have been passed down, which I do like. I do like that. And I don't know if you can tell... I don't know, maybe his face is just growing on me, because it doesn't seem that bad now. Where is he? He's just out here, pretty much in his underwear, you know, that's normal. He does like to work out, Maxwell does as well. I just feel like his face is a bit of an odd shape. Also his eyes right now, I just know, oh god. His face just seems like a bit of an odd shape to me. Maybe it's just me, I don't know. But he's still our baby, and we love him. We love him. So it's all good. I do need to put some lights in here because it's very dark. And we didn't have any room to put piano downstairs, so that's why I put it upstairs. So hopefully we don't get like seasons anytime soon, because otherwise Bowen will freeze to death or something. and I don't want that, to be honest. Not until they're like old. Obviously I don't want him to freeze to death, but I don't want him dying until they're old. But maybe something will happen, maybe they'll end up in an accident, or maybe one of them will die. I mean, you never know. You never know. You never know with The Sims. I don't know how the story of the Carters will develop as of yet. I have a few ideas in my head of what I want to do that I probably shouldn't reveal yet. But I also have an idea of who it might consist of, or who will be involved in it. So that will be interesting. I think I have talked about everything. I haven't put anything in my world, as far as I'm aware, apart from the Millmans. But the Millmans have, because of the MC Command Center, all the Sims that you aren't playing get like randomly married and impregnated and random stuff. So I'm hoping that none of the boyfriends of any of my Sims are now in a relationship, because I will flip a table. But I think that's everything. Pretty sure that's it. So I'm gonna have a word with Mr. Maxwell about this situation, and I will really I will see you guys next time. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Bye.